Hey guys, Brox here. Just wanted to do another video real quick, and this one's going to be a big one. It's actually going to be a two-part series, so there's going to be this video and a follow-up video. But I wanted to create it based off the feedback video that I did 2 videos ago. And before we get started, I just want to say we're up to about 800 views on the feedback video. To the people who actually watched the full feedback video before commenting on it, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a thumbs up, because I know criticisms within the Grey Zone Warfare community is just a shit show. So for the people who actually watched it, listened to it, and then responded and realized that there are important factors in that video that lead to the problems within Grey Zone Warfare, I applaud you guys. To the people who just went, it's 35 minutes, I'm not watching this, and then left a comment for no reason at all, I mean, I can't help you guys make a better video game or understand, you know, how this can become a better video game if you don't actually listen to the criticism. So for the people who did, thumbs up. So what are we doing in this video and in the follow-up video to this video? So it'll be 2 parts. Firstly, if you're watching this video, then my point gets made in this video. If you don't see this video, it never happened, and I failed to prove my point. So I'm actually testing this myself as well to prove a point to myself. But what I did is I re-wiped my character, and I validated the starting equipment is the base equipment that you get in the $35 package. And what I want to prove is how fast you can quote-unquote beat Grey Zone Warfare in its current state. So in the state of it being a Escape from Tarkov kind of mixed with DayZ experience. And what I want to show in this is kind of what I was talking about in the feedback video, of how there is almost no meaning to anything in this game from the moment you load up the game. So you spend $35, you join the game, this is the stash you get. Nothing after this point matters in this game whatsoever. So what I'm going to try to prove in this video is that that is actually the case. So what I'm going to do is, we're not going to use the fully built M4 because I don't think that's fair, but we will use the starter M4. Actually, hold on. We need to put this on it, and we can put that here. And then I want to, we already have mags, we don't need this, don't any of that. We're gonna bring our pistol, 2 mags, that's fine. Our safety box, that's fine. All this is fine. Okay, so what we are going to bring, we'll bring all the extra ammo. We'll put some in here. And we will bring, we're going to bring, let me just validate here. We're going to bring blood kits. We can actually put these in here. We'll bring bandages. We'll bring splints and tourniquets. We'll put those here. And a surgery kit. So we need a surgery kit. Okay, so we're going to bring all that. Probably bring a spare bandage set and a spare tourniquet set. And I'll explain in a second why this is all important. I'm also going to talk throughout this. So I don't normally do this in videos where I act like a streamer and talk the entire time, but I'm actually going to walk you through exactly what I'm doing. So we're bringing medicals, and then we need a lot of supplies here. So we're going to get some, probably get 10 of each of these, because we're going to go for a run. Okay, so we're going to put all these in our character. It's going to be a long run. So we're going to bring all that. You know, we probably don't even need the pistol, so we'll get rid of the pistol. So we have a couple more slots. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to build my M4. All right, so we have $10,000. We're going to go to Gunny, click on our M4 so we can see what works with our M4. And we want to, we don't need any of that. We can actually take off, we could take off this one, detach, detach, we don't need those. We are going to replace that with the better option, which is, where is it? 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000 Oh, nope. That's not what I want to do. One of these is better than the other one. That's 0, 4. Yep, we want this. That's the one we have, but I think this is the one that's better, right? Yeah, -2 versus ours, which is 0, so we'll take one of those. We also want inspect. That's 0. +4 -2 for the pistol grip. +4 +2 +2. They're about the same. Is one lighter than the other one? No, they're like identical. Alright, we'll just take the Mo. Sorry, you guys are watching me doing this in real time, so I'm just trying to validate. M4 upper receiver. I don't think anything else here might matter. What do we have on this? M4 buffer tube, M4 stock, nylon stock, M4 stock, inspect is 0, nylon stock is better. Take one of those. What do we have here? AFG2, I think that's fine. I think the rest of this should be fine. So we will detach. Detach. Let me buy this stuff and double check. Alright, hold on. This was the M4 RAS. And... oh. Interesting. Okay, I shouldn't have bought that. That's fine. Put the F1 on. Put the Mo on. Oh, yeah, we gotta take the stock off. And the stock detach. Put it on. Okay, so we have +20 recoil control, -14% arm drain, +4 weapon handling, and -8% reload time. I think that's about as good as I can get on vendor 1 because we already use... how does that compare to the one that gave me here? +14 +16 3.6 +14 +16 +3.6. I think this is actually better than the one they built for us. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, we're gonna go 10.5 inch. 2.15 MOA. I think I want this. Yeah, let's grab one of these. I need to inspect this, right? But I was saying this gives me +10 versus +5. Okay. Oh, yeah. We need this. I forget we need the ACOG. And we need this. Okay, grab those. Put that, wait, what? Oh, it didn't have room, that's why. Inspect, we'll actually take this off. Put this on. Inspect, take this off. Inspect. Move. What is this? +7 +6 versus the, where's the gas block here? This one? Okay, yeah, okay, it's fine. So we'll take this and this, and we'll put that there. Okay. Alright, I think I can sell all this junk back to him. Don't need this, don't need this. Actually, we can hold on to this one, the RAS. And trade. Okay. And I think now, if we inspect, we have a 2.15 MOA, 20, -14, 4, and 8. I think that's about as good as we're going to get for this. Okay. Put our money there. We spent 3,000 of our money to get this. And then we need... I don't think I need any of this. Okay, character. Put our gun here. We don't need our knife. I can't unequip it. Okay, I guess it's coming with. Does it have a weight? Wait, I can't unequip the knife and it has a weight? That's really lame. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright, everything else looks good. Alright, so what are we doing? We just built an M4 with our starting money. So what we get in our $35 base package. We're loaded up with food. We're loaded up with bandages and materials. And we can actually fit in... what do we need more of? Splint, bandage, blood. Probably take one more blood. Actually, let's do a L blood. And I mean, I hate these painkillers, but whatever. We'll just take them. Okay, so the goal of our mission right now is to beat this game. And the way we're going to beat this game is I am down here in Mithras Base, and I am going to run. I will probably chop the video and edit it, but I am going to run to Delta 1 and then Fort Nerith with my starting build with this. And the point of this is to show how much nothing matters. I can literally take the $35 starting equipment, go to Fort Nerith, get tier 3 everything, and nothing in the game matters. That's my point, right? Is nothing has value in this game as it currently sits. I can literally do anything I want with the $10,000 I start with the materials that I have. I can just literally go to the highest closest tier zone, and you can do this from anywhere too, by the way. You can do this from Lemang. You can run over to Midnight Sapphire. You can do it from Crimson. You can either come, well, I mean, probably Midnight Sapphire as well. You just run over there and just beat the game, right? Like, you don't actually have to do anything. So that's why I'm bringing a bunch of food, because it's going to be a long run. And then I'm just going to start heading over. So going to just make my way out of the base and start hauling over. I think it's like here. Yeah, I'm just gonna start moving that direction. So I'll probably cut the video here, and when I get to Delta 1, I'll pick the video back up. And then what we're going to do at Delta 1, oh, and you can also check the time. So you can see that I'm not gonna like fly there or do anything. I'm actually going to run. So I'm simulating, so let me try to explain this a little bit better. I'm simulating what would happen on 1.0 launch if this was the game state. So if they kept the Escape from Tarkov, you get $35 package, you start, you know, what can you do the moment you spawn in on a 1.0 wipe, right? So I literally just started with the $35 package equipment in my bags. I gotta love that the skipping is still a thing. I equipped my M4 with the best possible things I can get from Gunny Tier 1. And then I'm going to make my way over to Fort Nerith. I'm going to pop a couple guards in the face. I'm going to steal their Tier 3 equipment. and I've officially beaten the game. I can come back to town. I'll have, you know, tier 3 armor, tier 3 bullets and ammo, tier 3 weapons. I actually don't even know if there's bad guys all the way out here. I have no idea, actually. I don't know this part of town. I also have my sound deadening headphones with the noise cancellation on, so I don't know how that also affects hearing enemies. Just gotta be careful. To just go there, pop a couple guys. I can still hear bullets. Oh, there is bad guys over there. Look at that. I didn't even know that. Look. There's a bad guy over there. Could have ran into him talking to you guys with my knife out. But go there, kill a couple people with my starting M4 because M4s are way too powerful. Again, in my feedback video, I make a edit in there that talks about the fact that I don't think M4s should be $1,000. I don't think M4s should be the starting weapons. I don't think you should get 3 of them in your bag for $35. And I just think it ruins the game because you have no gear upgrade needs. Let's make it further this way. I guess so. So I want to prove that. I want to prove that, you know, with the literal $35 starting gear, I can just rush to the end game zone and kill a couple people. Yeah, so the point in the feedback video that I'm trying to elaborate on is the fact that nothing matters. You just start, you're super overpowered from the get-go. The M4 is just way too strong for a tier 1 gun. The fact you can get a 4x scope, which means you can sit back at range. That's why we're going to Delta 1. I'll show you kind of if the enemies are still the same as the last time I played, I'll show you what I mean when I get to Delta 1. And then just kill a few people. I assume that the only limiting factor is going to be the bullets. So we're going to have to hit headshots. But it should be fine. Because we just equipped the M4 to be pretty decent for range. The other factor we don't have is a suppressor, but you know, suppressors have never really done anything in this game anyway. At least I don't know of them doing anything impactful. Back when I played 10 months ago, you could shoot one guy with a suppressor from 200 meters away and aggro the entire town. So if that's still the case, you know, I don't think it really matters that we don't have one on our gun. We'll just aggro everybody anyway. But the goal is to pick off 1 or 2 guys, get their gear, go from a tier 1 vest to a tier 3 vest, and pick up some M855 rounds so that we can clear out the rest of Fort Nerith. Once we clear out the rest of Fort Nerith, or a good bit of Fort Nerith, get a good bit of ammo, then you can go back to Delta 1, fly back to base, go back to the starter town, and you're practically a god, right? Like, unless they shoot you in the face or square between the eyes, nothing is really going to kill you. This is why we also loaded up on food, because this run over here and then the time we're actually going to spend is going to be significant, so we just want to make sure we have food to get all the way over here. But yeah, so I'll cut here, keep it, so I'm at 6:07, so you guys know that there's no trickery. When I get there, it'll probably be like, I don't know, 12. I'm sure it's going to take me a minute to get over there. I pray I don't run into like a bunch of people that I don't know where they're in the bushes or something. Like, these little huts freak me out. Because you never know, like, when there's just a random guy in these huts or in these bushes. I can't even see. Random guy? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll keep going. Yeah, so I'll cut here. I'll cut back on once we get to Delta 1. Alright guys, as you can see, we have made it to Delta 1. And let me turn off the noise cancellation here so you guys don't have to hear that. So we made it to Delta 1, and the time that I spent running was about 2 in-game hours. So I think we left right around like 5:30 on the top left clock, and we're here at 7:30. So 2 of the little in-game hours was all it took to come over here. Now again, I'm simulating this on a wipe. So when the next wipe happens, if you're on a PvP server, for instance, and you want to get ahead of the game, and you want to get really far ahead, and you don't have the supporter pack, which automatically gives you tier 3 equipment, which is super pay to win, this is what you can do, right? So you can just sprint over here to Delta 1, and then we're going to work our way over to Fort Nerith, and we're going to take this a little slow because we're looking for a specific guy, and I have to, it's been a while since I've been here, so you have to bear with me. I gotta find him, but there's usually a guy right over this hill along this back fence line that is out in the open by himself. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to see if he is where I think he should be, without getting myself immediately killed, because I don't know how the AI is anymore. Okay, hold on. Nothing up there. Start being a little bit sneakier, I guess. It's right over this hill. Okay. So there used to be a patrol that would hang out back here. And he was usually by himself. So this is, again, it's been a while. I don't know how much they've changed. I don't see him. Actually don't see anybody back here. It's interesting. Okay, no matter. By the way, grabbing Delta 1 means if I die doing this, you can always come back and grab your gear. Especially if you stay like out back here. And not like super... Okay, there's one. There's actually 2, I think, back to back over there. But they're far away. There used to be a guy that was like right here. Okay, I'm not going to try to take... That's too far of a shot. Alright, so let's then try over this way. There used to be a guy at this gate over here as well. If not, what we'll do is we'll wrap around to the front gate and see if the 2 outside guards are there. There used to be gate guards here. This is a little less advantageous because we can't see them from the hill. But I just need 1 without also getting shot in the back. I don't think anything's over there. Close the map for now. Okay. Let's see. Because we're going to be loud. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, boom. We got our first one. We got a dip. I don't have my sound on, so I can't hear anything. So we're going to dip for a second. See if anything comes out. If nothing comes out, we'll see if we can get in there, grab his tier 3 vest. We only popped him in the face, so the vest should be 100% durability. We just made a lot of noise, so we just got to be careful. And it's not nighttime, so to my understanding is people are a little more alert during the day. And again, I'm doing this with no sound because I'm talking to you guys and I'm trying to make sure you guys don't have to... you know what? Let's see if we can kill that guy right there. Hold on. He looks like he has something. Okay, we'll drop him. See if we aggro anymore. Further away. Okay. We'll check him after. Okay, come back here. This is where it gets a little tricky, because the other guy's a lot easier if he was there on that far area, because you can just walk in and loot him really quick. I think I'm getting shot at. Pretty sure that's at me. It's insane. Okay. Can't shoot through windows, apparently. And there is a guy in that booth. So, windows are still impenetrable. Gotta love this game. I would probably be dead, though, because I think he fried me before I fried him. So I think we're actually kind of lucky. And weirdly enough, he's not pushing out. Okay, so this is why we also, this is why we also brought food, because we're, oh, and we didn't use a single, so on the 2-hour run, we didn't use a single food or drink to get over here. So I overstocked, but, you know, this is the new problem, right? We have to actually get in. I don't think he hit me. He did not. So his bullets nor my bullets went through. That's really annoying. But I had like the force feedback, like he was actually hitting me. But I don't think my rounds can penetrate the window? Question mark? Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. How are we doing on bullets? We're good. So we have 2 bodies now. I think this was the guy shooting us. He's down. Okay, we're gonna reload. Put those away. Okay, so we have 2 fresh bodies now. We just gotta see if we can get in here without dying. Okay. Boom. Okay, we can't do that just yet. We have to drop this. Put that on. Put that on. We can actually grab that. We completely wrecked his helmet. I hear these are better. Uh-oh, I hear footsteps. That was sketchy. I'm glad I changed my headphones because I just barely heard that. Grab these. Okay. I hear more shooting. Alright, we popped this guy in the chest, so his helmet should be good. Boom, tier 3 helmet. III plus. III 3 plus. Oh. Hold on. II 3, inspect. IA 3 plus, but this has backplates. So, shit. We'll drop. Swap. And then we will loot. Loot that here. Drop, drop. Not actually. We'll unload these. Drop. Drop. We have our first M855, which means we can actually do this. Do that. Do this. Watch this. We're going to reload. Now we have M855, even though our SP rounds were actually penning just fine. Okay, a little scary. We need... Sounds like some other people out here. Okay, grab that. I don't think that's at me, so I'm gonna go over here and get this last guy. Okay. Get that, unload. I want to grab this helmet, so we're gonna drop these candy bars. Don't need them. Helmet. And there you go. I now have an M4 with M855 rounds. I can now pen these guys all day, every day. I can just keep doing this process, right? Kill a couple, move around to the front gate if I wanted to. So like if I die, I die, because I'm going to reset anyway. But this is just to prove a point. Like, I'm officially in tier 3. Look, this is all it took. Right? So, officially have III chest plate, IA plus helmet. I have a spare helmet. I have the AK-15, which has, I have no idea what's in here. I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. We'll pop another E-drink. But this is the most important part. I have M855 rounds. So now we can start clearing the front gate and getting more and more gear, right? So, or I can go back to Delta 1. I mean, at this point, I could go back to Delta 1, go drop this all off, come back, rinse and repeat from Delta 1, and I don't even have to do any tasks to just keep leveling up from this point forward, and gear is completely and utterly meaningless to me now. But yeah, so the current problem with the game, as I've stated before, is nothing matters. Nothing in Gray Zone Warfare matters. The tasks, the vendors, the $35 starting package, you can literally do what I just did and have endgame equipment in less than an hour of playtime. And if you're on a PvP server, this is 100% what you should do when you start PvP. Okay, hold on. Uh-oh. I hear shots, but I don't know where they're from. They sound close. I'm gonna keep moving forward. It's a little sketchy. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, we shouldn't have changed mags. Uh-oh. It's alright, we just headshot. We just headshot. I think I'm getting shot in the back, but I can't tell. Something sounds way too close to me, shooting from behind me. Okay, we just take this nice and slow. Come here, unload. I'm just gonna drop, grab these. We have one really close. I can hear him. Just on the other side of this wall. Oh. I got a guy on that tower, and I can't see him. Hold on. Oh, God. Okay. There's a guy up in that black tower, and I can't see him. He can see me because he's a bot, but I can't see him, which is really annoying. There's a tree. Okay, we just have to wait this out. Chill. I actually don't even know where the top is. Oh. Sounds close. Okay, we took hits. Oh, we're taking more shots. We're okay. This is why we brought stuff. But you see, the armor has already come in the clutch, because we probably shouldn't have survived that. But we're fine. Do some quick healing. No big deal. Okay. And then we need our splints. That's why we got splints. And we're fine. There's still someone that can see me and I can't see them. Like, say I'm getting shot and I don't know from where. It's really annoying. He's got like some sort of sniper rifle. I don't know if it's from a guy from the street. I'm gonna back up for a second. Oh, I see him. He's dead. I really wish I could see this guy up in this tower, but I can't. He's annoying. Oh. Well, he's not there anymore. Okay, let's see if we can actually loot. See if we can actually loot real quick, because I need more rounds. There's still more people here. It's the wrong ammo. Oh, I'm still getting shot at. Where? Oh. Insane. This guy's 8 M855s to the face. Okay. I want to actually do this. I want to pull them over there. Nope. Okay, we have an AK-12. Detach. Nope. Can't tell how close this guy is to me. There's a guy like right here. That guy just took a shot to the chest, so he should be struggling. I'm getting shot through the wall. Always good. Always good. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to find more M855 rounds without getting killed. Load. Ah, there we go. We found it. Okay, so the AK-19 drop. Uh-oh, where did that go? Load. Ah, there we go. So the AK-19 is the one that has the M855s. That's good to know. And now, put that back in. We should, yep. Now we have plenty of spare ammo. Kind of re-engage. Yeah, but anyway, so here you go. I've started clearing out the Fort Nerith. I can do that from 2 seconds of starting a wipe. You can go from being literally a $35 payer to tier 3 gear in less than an hour. And that's why nothing in this game matters. It's why gear doesn't matter. It's why tasks don't matter, vendors don't matter, nothing matters. So the next video I'm going to do is what I think the game needs to adopt, which is the DayZ portion, where you start individually solo. I'm going to start with just a pistol, but I'll explain that in the next video. And you just go, and you have to collect the gear to be able to do stuff like this, right? Like, you're not going to just have an M4 that can one-tap from the second that you spawn into the game, tier 3 NPCs. So, I'm going to fly back to the base. I'm going to put away all this gear that I got. And then again, now that I have Delta 1, which took me, again, 2 in-game hours, about 20 minutes in real life to get Delta 1, and I can come back here and farm endlessly without repercussion. Because now I have M855 rounds, these guys are still dead, so I'm good. And I can just come here over and over and over and gear up. And imagine if you're at the start of a wipe and you're in PvPer, and let's say you're not a supporter pack owner, which comes with the tier 3 gear right from the get-go, which I love that people on the Gray Zone Reddit are like, it's not pay to win, nothing in the supporter pack is pay to win. And yet, you literally start with an M2 vest, M855 rounds, a DD4, MK18 or whatever it is, a sniper rifle, 2 different 1x6 scopes, and people are like, that's not pay to win. I'm like, okay, calm down. It 100% is pay to win. It's a pay to win package. But I think all those packages should go. I don't think you should just start with tier 3 gear and make pretty much everything on this map irrelevant. But yeah, even with the $35 package, you give an hour of your time coming over to, and again, if you're in the top half of the map, the Crimson or the Lemay, you just go to Midnight Sapphire, you do this same thing. So you just walk up, you pop, you know, 1 or 2 guards that are by the little houses, so I'll show you. These guys over here in these little huts. You come from this spawn location here. You run down here, you pop 1 or 2 guys that are in these little houses right here. There's usually like 3 guys, I think, here, and I think there's 3 guys down here. You collect all their gear, and you're in the same boat. It's a little bit longer of a run, so it's a little bit more, you know, crap. For...
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Oh yeah, the helicopter system, boys. Woo. It's a little bit more crap, but in a PvP, you start fresh. I can now go anywhere in the game, and even on the $35 package, just absolutely shred people, right? So imagine, so as an example, imagine that you are, I don't know, Mithras, and you show up to Sawmill or Hunter's Paradise, right? So you get, or YBL. You go to YBL, Hunter's Paradise, Falling Airfield, and you get your first PvP encounter, and those poor saps are still using SP rounds with, you know, basic stuff, and you walk in with, you know, 3+ gear and M855, and you just absolutely start shredding people. Yeah, it's silly. There's no challenge to this game. There's no point to gear. There's no challenge to getting the top tier gear in this game. You saw me literally do it from the second I spawned in, $35 package, kitted up an M4 to be able to one-tap heads, walked into Fort Nerith, cleared out the entire front gate, cleared out the side gate, and left with, you know, enough gear to carry me through. Now, if I wanted to, I could fully clear Fort Nerith. If I wanted to sit here and do it, I could do it. Now I have M855 rounds. My M4, again, which I said in my feedback video, is for $1,000 you get the best gun in the game from the start to the absolute end of the game. So it's just stupid. It's really dumb because I can now do whatever I want. I can clear Fort Nerith entirely. I could probably get the M2 vest that is generally down in the little bunker area. Once I get the M2 vest, then I upgrade this Panzer vest. And then from there, you know, I'm just hunting a silencer, maybe. Or I go up to Midnight Sapphire, I kill the boss there and get his juiced up CQ1 that has the scope. And use that for the rest of the game until, you know, I go through my task if I even want to. But yeah, it's broken. I also got $700, so, you know, there's that. I think this guy called in a helicopter. Maybe. Yeah, I'll jump on his. You going back to the fob? I assume he's going back to the fob. I don't know if he can hear me. Where are we going?
Ready up, we're taking off.
3 is going to base. Yep, alright. So yeah. Not a challenge. There's no challenge to this game. There's no point to this game. You don't even need to do the tasks to get juiced up. I did it in an hour of playtime. Wait for the next video. You're going to see the drastic difference of what this game could be and how everything in this game could matter. And it's going to be way more challenging.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
So just wait for the next video. I got a good one for you guys.